Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Most on the real world, and Shalom to all the brothers doing the work of sincerity and truth. Yeah, got this article on RT about, these protests, which it's funny, people are still doing it, so it's like there's still a bit of resistance, against the change Esau's is pushing out. But the thing with these demonstrations anyway is it's like all these people that are going out there, they're all going to be posting on social media, posting their faces, posting where they're at. It's their their identity has been revealed. They like who they are and what they're doing, what they're saying. Has been revealed. So as these stages progress, these guys are gonna be, gonna be easy targets, man. And that's one of, with the social media, people have really just put themselves out there. So on RT it says what huge anti-lockdown protest hits London as city braces for weekend of demonstrations. Thousands of protesters are marching through. Thousands of protesters are marching through London, demanding an end to lockdown restrictions. The weekend will be a busy one for the city's police, with climate change, anti-austerity protests also taking place. Boris Johnson's recent decision to push back the UK's reopening until last month was an unpopular one, and thousands of demonstrators took to the streets of London on Saturday to show their discontent. Starting out from Hyde Park, throngs of people marched through the centre of the British capital, demanding an end to sea-related restrictions. Estimating crowd sizes is an inexact science, but attendance easily reached thousands, if not tens of thousands. Some estimates put the attendance into six figures. It's a fucking horrendous amount of people still. Jesus. That's hella people, fucking. But yeah, funny, says great party atmosphere. That's what they're really protesting for. This protest is because they want the good times, they want the bliss back, man. But what this whole situation with the lockdowns, with the pandemic, with the sea that's going round is it's a mark at the end, man. It's a sign of everything being wrapped up as far as for this current rulership. That's the thing, is even like what they want it is basically to go back to how it was before the pandemic kicked in, before the lockdown started. But that's something that's a dream, man. That's a dream. Because it's as far as what the elites are looking to do. They're looking to bring in a new normal, do a great reset. One of the ways that they've coined it. One of the ways they've coined what they're doing is basically a whole changing everything up and then maintaining that change. The fucking eyes a shitload of people. That's funny as hell. Yeah, that's funny as hell. So that's yeah, people are still resistant to what Esau's, you know, the agenda is pushing out. Essentially normalizing a whole new way of basically how people are going to be moving. There's a lot of people that are jumping to be down with it. That's why they're running over each other to get their shots. And then when they get the boosters in September, they'll be running to get those as well. And then they'll still be wearing their masks, still be socially distancing, all that shit that has no impact. That they'll still be doing it because Matt Hancock said it whilst he was diddling next man's wife. This is hilarious. So this is whilst the anti-lockdown crowd raged against the new normal, climate change activists with the Extinction Rebellion group did the exact opposite, calling for dramatic new environmental policies. So look, but yeah, these guys used to go hammers and nails. Well, actually, these guys are fucking nuts because I think they what did they do? Down in Canary Wharf, these guys just took a bunch of fucking hammers and nails and just shattered like the fucking front windows of like HSBC, one of the banks down there. It's when they fucking just destroyed a bunch of their fucking windows, which I'm sure they're fucking being charged for thousands of pounds, which is kind of hilarious. But these guys are being kind of nuts. These guys used to glue themselves to shit and padlock themselves onto certain things. So they're this is looking tame, but I'm expecting it's summertime, man. Summertime's when everyone wants to go out and live life. These guys, they're not like the prophets. They ain't in season and out of season. These guys are only in season. They'll start crusading for every possible benefit they can get, every cause they've allied themselves to. There's a chick in a wheelchair there. I'm like, bruh, if anything goes down, like, you're fucked. Yeah, it says what? So there was anti-lockdown, anti-austerity, Extinction Rebellion, Free Palestine, BLM, anti-war. Bro, every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry came out, apparently. No wonder there was so many fucking people. So it says the city DJs were also... man said the DJs. So the city's DJs are also protesting the shutdown of their livelihoods. Nightclubs have been closed since March. So yeah, it's the bliss. It's the bliss, man. Everyone's protesting because they want to be able to bliss it off, man. Enjoy themselves, have the good times, man. Because the pubs are open, but they ain't being able to go to the club, and in the dark, grim corners, get up to some criminal acts. Jokers. Alright. So Psalms 53:21, it says what? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah. So these guys are resisting because it's funny, even with because they said like, oh, when they gave the June 21st date, they said, oh, there's no way this is going to get pushed back. It's definitely going to be the only one. We're not going to blah, blah, blah. We're not going to lock it down or delay or blah, blah, blah again. And then obviously it got delayed. It's like when you deal with Esau, this guy is a smooth, fork tongue, devil tongued, smooth talker, man. Where he will say whatever, but then in reality, the situation is completely different. Same with the C passport, with the Maxine passports. Same with the lockdowns, all forms of things. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna XYZ, and then that didn't come to pass. So this is the thing. All that Esau's doing, he's presenting it like he's helping. He's basically providing the solution. But as you've seen, this thing is only gonna continue to gain steam. It's only gonna increase in the range of what Esau's gonna be doing, man. It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah, that's what, and really it's with Jake, but as well now it's everyone's bent over. Everyone's wandering after the beast. Everyone's trusting in the shadow of that new Egypt, man, which is America. Everyone's basically strengthening themselves in Pharaoh, man. Whatever agenda is being pushed out by by whatever gets mentioned by the politicians, whatever they when they, take their marching orders. These people accept it and just eat it. And that's the mindset they're all in. They all have the utmost faith within the system, like everything in it is meant to be working to their benefit. But I don't realize that's why. But then, time and again, all you see is wow, these guys at the top are only looking after their own interests, and you guys at the bottom are just cattle fodder. They might throw you a scrap every now and then, and by and large, they ain't really giving a fuck about you. They're thinking about their big, large scale plans. It says, "Well, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." Yeah. So that's gonna be the end result. So you've trusted in them. Okay, what's it availed you in the long run? In the long run, it ain't availed you shit. Because all you've got down with everything they've done, and still there'll always be more. And you're not gonna get that old life back, man. That dream that you have, it's not gonna come. Even if that's the thing is when this mark comes out, when this implantable chip that goes under the skin, when the mark comes out, then it's you guys are gonna be jumping on to get that. You don't realize you've sealed your own destruction. That's the thing and the main reason why your trust in Egypt is gonna fail is because why? It's because this place is reserved onto fire, man. This place is gonna get erased. This place ain't gonna be around forever, man. And that's the thing that is such a hurdle for people to get. This place ain't gonna be around forever, man. This ain't gonna run. This is a little circus. This is a short season where Satan needs to be loosed and do his thing, which is what he's doing. But people out here thinking, they're making plans for 30, 50 generational plans. They're thinking, okay, get XYZ residual what? No, it's all gonna be fire, cannon fodder. 2 Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he made. Therefore, When there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yeah, so earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Yeah, them uproars are being seen. And it's funny because London here is one of the places where it's been consistent. Europe in general, really. Europe in general, there's been a consistent level of resistance to the lockdowns throughout, especially in the second lockdown. And like Europe really had like a third one, and England just kind of extended theirs. Said like, oh hey, yeah, everything's open up. So now you can go to the pub, but you still got fucking, you can't even go up to the bar and order a drink, man. They got fucking like it's table set. It's long. But yeah, it's them uproars of the people. That's why it's people are gonna be caught out there. Gonna be caught slipping. But yeah, it's signs of the times, man. Let you know, Yahweh Shai is getting ready to make his return, man. And that's why it's the hastening of Yahweh Shai, man. Hastening of the return of Yahweh Shai, where when he comes, all this is done, man. All this is a wrap. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Shem HaKadosh, Shalom.